thing in common, that if we don't band together by August of 2018, we will all be done. There will be nothing left on the market. There will be no juice. There will be no hardware. There will be nothing left for us to go back to except for cigarettes. We're handing the industry. We're handing the industry over to big tobacco. The loopholes, they don't exist. There is none. It has been covered by the smartest of the smartest people, and everything that I've read to date so far has said that there are no loopholes. So thinking that, hey, I'm just going to go with zero nicotine and I'm going to use synthetic nicotine, no, those things have already been covered. Right now, we are begging and pleading with the big advocacy groups for support, donations, money, to pay for the lawyers and the attorneys and the lobbyists to fight for us. That's the only thing we have left in this industry. It's now out of our hands. As much as I'd love to run up and down the street with a pitchfork and yell, fuck the FDA, and march on the steps of Lansing and say this is unjust, those times are gone. There's nothing left to do at this point. All we can do is keep our fingers crossed and keep supporting as best we know how. And that means being one big happy family. So, whichever way you look at it, hopefully, in the end, there are a bunch of things and litigations that are going on with a bunch of the bigger companies. From what I understand, so far we have 7 of the big Chinese manufacturers have band together and created this group called SEVIA, S-E-V-I-A, which is the Szechuan Electronic Vapors Industry Association. And they are a collaboration of the biggest global e-cigarette makers in the world. And right now they are banding together to front the manufacturing regulations that we are faced right now. Because 98% of our products come directly out of China. Those people don't want to give up the millions of dollars they've flooded into or I should say billions of dollars that they've put into our economy over the last 8 years. Being shut out is the last thing that they want to have happen. So even if you don't know anything about them, look them up. You can find links to their information. Send them thank yous. Okay? Tell them you support them. If you guys are e-liquid makers, talk to your vendors who are supplying you with your products. Ask them what they are doing to help support. People like me, hey, you can come here all day long and buy juice up until August, but if the regulations go through the way they go through, I won't have nothing to sell. There will be nothing. So if we don't constantly take and talk to those people that supply us our flavorings, our PG, our VG, our nicotine, our products, if we don't ask these people, hey, what's going on? How do you stand on this? What are you doing to support this industry? We will have nothing left. That doesn't mean go out and send hate mail to everybody you know, because that's not going to do any good. But the biggest thing we can do is band together. Stick up for one another, because that's all we got left. So, if you have any questions, check into CASA. They're one of the heads of the biggest advocacy groups around. Their page is loaded with information, and it's almost updated daily. It's free to join. Get the information, and it will do a lot better job of explaining it than what I've done. Just keep in mind that none of us are experts. That's their job, not ours. So you can't always take what's written unless you completely understand it and try to do something about it. Because that time for doing something about it is 2 years behind us. We knew this was coming. This is not anything new to any one of us, especially all you vendors sitting in here. So we know the time's coming. We know our time is short. Get our products out there now. So that way, if the Cole Bishop Amendment goes through, that buys us time. That's going to keep us in the industry. That's going to give us at least until August to do something, get our products on the market. And if that amendment goes through, we'll be grandfathered in. Doesn't mean we can't, create anything new after that date, but we got to get our products now, and we got to band together now. So, okay. anything after that, hey, it's up to them. We'll figure it out from there. So, if you have any questions, I'll be happy to talk, chat, do the best I can to converse
If
with
you
that.
join Kassan Safada on Facebook, they do live chats
They do.
constantly.
They are doing live chats constantly.
And then if you have questions, you can type it in and they actually answer you.
So, as far as being here tonight,